This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 4857 Beeman Avenue, Valley Village, California, 91607. Today is December 2nd, 2022. We're performing a video re-inspection through a 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout located on the front, in the front yard on the left-hand side of the, on the right-hand side of the driveway in the front yard. And that goes towards the front of our house. This is our driveway area. This goes out towards the street. This is our 4-inch ABS mainline sewer clean out here. What we're going to do is we're just going to zero out our camera monitor here. And we're going to pause for a moment. Okay, again, we went ahead and zeroed our camera monitor. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drop down and re-inspect the vitreous clay sewer lateral. We did have it hydrojetted in order to remove some root intrusions. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drop down. A little bit of leftover residual there that'll get washed out. And we're transitioning to our vitreous clay. So again, we're just going to push in slowly. Coming up on our first joint, we'll continue to push out slowly. You can see there we got a little bit of leftover root intrusion there. That's coming in on around the 9 o'clock, but the majority of it's been pushed out. We're going to pull back just a little bit, right about there. And you can see as here we do have a crack in the vitreous clay sewer line pipe and fittings. Right around there, we'll pull back just a little bit. It does appear to be a full diameter crack, and that is going all the way up and around full diameter. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out. Continue to push out. Coming up on our next joint. And this joint here, you can see that we do have a fairly large root intrusion coming in at that joint, right around the 3 o'clock area. Unfortunately, we're unable to get that large root out. We did get the majority of it out. There's still a large finger, and the diameter, the diameter of that root intrusion is basically like a small branch penetrating the joint there. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. Coming up on our next joint, and that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. Coming up on our next joint, and that joint appears to be in fair condition. And again, coming up on our next joint. A little bit of an offset in that joint there, but nothing major. We continue to push out. We'll make a little bit of a turn, and we drop down into our city sewer tie-in. So we're going to pull back just a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, as I mentioned, we did push out to our city sewer tie-in. So again, those joints all appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. Again, we'll continue to pull back. In the vitreous clay, we do still have a large root intrusion coming through, but it is kind of like a branch that had penetrated the joint. So unfortunately, without causing any damage to the vitreous clay, we're unable to get that out of there. So again, we'll continue to pull back. And again, you can see that area there is the branch that's coming in. So again, we'll continue to pull back, and as we pull back, that joint there does have a crack, and you can see that's a full diameter crack. So again, over time, if the roots continue to penetrate that joint, that crack could continue to crack and possibly break. So again, we continue to pull back. We transition back into black ABS sewer pipe, heading back towards our cleanout. Again, we'll pull up and out of our cleanout, and that concludes our video sewer re-inspection.